Alrighty then. Let's talk about trash. There's trash, everywhere trash. So, how do you get rid of it? At least here in Jacksonville, there's a program to help out homeowners that have a little bit more trash than the average person. You can actually buy extra cans for $65 a can if you call 630 City, or you can go on myjax.com/help and set up a myjax account. You can actually click a button and order cans. They're $65 a piece, one-time fee. Once you buy them, is basically lifetime warranty on it. So if a wheel breaks or lid comes off, you call them up, say, hey, I need a new axle, need some new wheels, need something, and they'll send you out the parts. Or they'll just send you a whole brand new can. The reason I'm talking about trash, because for the past week, that's pretty much been dominating my life, is how to get rid of all this excess trash. So you can load up trailers. You can go out to the city dump. Here in Jacksonville, it's $90 a ton, minimum 1 ton. So if you bring 500 pounds, you're paying $90. So if you live out in, outskirts of town, you could possibly get a burn barrel or make a fire pit. You can burn a lot of stuff. But when you're in town, it's a little bit more difficult to do that. Of course, some of the counties in Florida and in Georgia, if you are a resident of that area, you can actually take stuff to the city dump and they'll do it for free. So, but that's a lot of labor, a lot of time, a lot of wear and tear. You need trucks, trailers, everything else. So for people who wanted to get into buying and selling, the best way to do it is to just order extra cans through your waste disposal company for here at 630 City. Now out front I have 5 cans here at my shop. I have, this is some of the stuff that didn't fit in the cans. Yeah. I'm waiting for them to come pick up the cans so I can get the rest of that done and finish cleaning up back here. And this is actually being bombed right now. So I got the fogger stuff inside. Tomorrow I'm gonna get all of it cleaned out and hopefully everything's dead. I did find out there's a little leak on top, so I got this heavy 6 mil tarp. So I'm gonna put that. It's a huge tarp, so I'm gonna put it over the box and bungee, zip tie it, strap it, something. I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm not gonna not use it just because of one little leak. I gotta find a place to put them jams. And I just got done running around. That's kind of the reason why I'm out of breath. And I'm fat as hell. Fun fact, you want to know how you know you're fat? When it takes 2 trips to haul ass. So anyway, back to the trash cans. $65 a can. I have here at my shop, I have 5 cans and 2 recycles. At my house, I got 4 cans and 3 recycles. And then at my mom's house, I got 2 extra cans. So she has 3 cans and 2 recycles there. And usually whenever you open up an account, you're allowed 1 and 1. So, but it's nothing to order. I wouldn't get into, having like 10, 12 cans because that throws a red flag. I asked them, I was like, hey, what's too much? And they says, don't go over 10, you'll be fine. This is awesome. But it's a good way. Oh, and if you have if you're buying storage units and you're scared to buy it because of mattresses, if you have, if you have a house or renting or whatever, and you got a little bit of a piece of a yard, you can set it out by the road and do like 3 mattresses at a time. And every other week they have what's called a bulk waste pickup. So the same day they pick up the recycle, they'll pick up a 5 foot wide, 3 feet deep, and then 4 feet tall pile of bulk waste. In other words, refrigerators, if you take the doors off, appliances, which a lot of times if you got metal or something like that, the scrap guys will come get it before the trash people ever say, oh, I just noticed that. They must have came by today and got bulk waste. Because all that was full and didn't even realize it was here this morning, so I guess they must have just got it. I wonder if they emptied my cans. Nope. Yeah, see, I try to recycle as much as I can. So something else, you can sit there and take a razor knife and cut up cardboard, all that kind of stuff, or just put a hose on it, so get it soaking wet, let it sit for about 5-10 minutes. That stuff gets so soft, you can just squish a whole bunch of it in a can. So a little helpful tip there. I mean, you can cut it all up and everything, but man, that's time consuming. But yeah, the buying the extra cans is a great thing. If you're in Jacksonville or if you're in some kind of, bigger city, this is the way to go. And you'd be surprised how much stuff you can cut up. And occasionally, like if I have, let's just say sometimes you bag stuff to where it's in a bag nobody knows. Use your imagination. Let's see what else. Got the van loaded. Oh, had a couple people come out today, and they seem to be pretty serious. I'll know tomorrow. They're going to come back out around like 3 or 4 tomorrow, and they're kind of on the fence about the monster van. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a battery in it, crank it up, show them that it runs. I might even drive it around for a little bit. It does have a fuel problem, so I don't want to get too far from the shop. But I gave them a stupid low price, and if I can get it running, that should take the little bit of edginess they have off of it. They're going to buy this trailer here. So it's a 6x16. I bought it, 5-6 years ago for $700. I'm going to sell it for $1,200 to them. It's still a great price, and I really don't need 2 trailers, and I'm really thinking about buying an enclosed trailer. But the one I'm looking at is like $8,000, because I'm going to get it's going to be a 7x14. Ooh, I just got a whiff of that bug shit. Damn. The truck is not airtight. Yeah, I'm going to walk away now. I'm walking back out front. I'm just walking back and forth just so I'm not sitting there. And plus, I'm not looking very good today, so I don't want to break the camera. What was I saying? Oh, the 7x14, it's going to be 7 foot high, so you have the stand-up room, you have an extended door, which means on a ramp door, when you tilt it down, it doesn't have such a harsh angle. You have a lot less angle. And then I'm doing the 8-lug rims, or 8-lug axles, I should say. There's 7,000 pounds, so it'd be 14,000 pound trailer, and it's going to be the same lug pattern as my van, and basically the same rims and tires. So what I could do is I can, basically have 2 or 3 spares and have it for the trailer and the truck. So I don't need to carry different spares for the trailer, different spares for the truck. But yeah. Oh, and the guys who came to look at the monster van, they're also interested in buying a bunch of doors. So pretty much tomorrow, good news, bad news, have no idea. Nothing's ever sold until you get the cash in your hand. This will be the second time I sell this truck. Like, I have mixed emotions. I do love this truck. I do. I'm going to miss it. But it's kind of like, what am I missing? It's not a truck I can work out of. It doesn't, it has some issues, and it's just more money for me to put in. And I'm just tired of putting in money into things. I want to get 1, maybe 2 trucks, And if I sell this for what I'm thinking, then that's going to free up a couple of months worth of, finances. So I don't have to worry about, like, I had to hustle a couple of jobs this week just to make sure I had some money to keep me going, for the next month. But if I can get that and the trailer sold, that'll pretty much put me right up until about the end of the year. And then I can not have to worry about building doors, not have to worry about getting distracted, and I could just say, okay, sell. And I talked with Pitney Bowes about shipping and got a lot of useful information on how to get discounted shipping and how to, and I kind of pointed out a couple of things on eBay saying, hey, not knowing what I was doing, I found a couple examples. I was like, hey, this person here, he's getting this price on shipping. how do I get his price? And he went and looked at everything, and it turns out that he might have been doing a little boo-boo, because he's like, yeah, you know, because the guy that was working there at Pitney Bowes, he also has an eBay store and an Amazon store, so he's also selling. So if anybody was going to have discounted shipping, it'd be him. And he got to look, and he's like, yeah, this is not right. He's like, he's breaking the law, you know. So anyways, he put a red flag on the store, and he's going to have the Postal Service investigate it. And the guys in Sturgis were the motorcycle thing, so I'm thinking, you know, possibly, maybe, motorcycle related. So wouldn't be the first time I've seen motorcycle gangs do something a little shady, but, you know, it wasn't intentional. It wasn't, you know, I happened to see he had some really good prices on shipping. I was like, well, you know, hey, how do I just be like him? And turns out, yeah, you can't be like him, not legally. So, but anyways, he gave me some really good information, and there are some little tricks you can do to, you know, get some discounted shipping pretty cheap. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to the grindstone, start hustling, and I'm gonna see about getting them. But it is all about, you know, the more numbers you have, the better your power to negotiate. So, and then I'm thinking, I really don't want to do it, but I'm kind of thinking about talking with one other company right now, and a bank, I should say. And I might try to go get like a HELOC or some kind of loan on my house. You know, it's going to be paid off at the end of the year, which I'm really mixed emotions about that. And it's like, I really don't need the money. I don't really want to get into debt, but if I can get a decent term rate, and, you know, basically I want to buy time to where, you know, the more time I have, the quicker I'm going to be able to sell all this stuff, and the more money I make anyways. And there's a couple of small banks around here, and I'm going to ask them, I say, hey, can you come over and just let me show you what I got going on, and then see if you can give me a loan this way? Because when they see how much stuff I have to sell, they're going to be like, okay, you know, at least they understand it's not just, oh, here's your debt to earnings ratio, here's this, here's that. This is the only thing we're going to go off of. I want to kind of show someone my plan so they can see, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I'm cool either way. But right now, I'm not going back there again. It's poison shit. But I think I owe, it's less than $7,000. It's in the $6,000s to pay off my house. So, and I've been paying, I had a 15-year fixed rate, and I'm at 15 years. So if I pay it off normally, it'll be paid off next year, but I'm going to go ahead and try to get it done this year. You know, selling the monster van, getting a couple of these other vans going. That's really going to push it to get that done this year. I think it's been a pretty productive day. I went out to the House of Fleas, which is a great name for a flea market. But they have a Wednesday, a flea market that's open on Wednesday. Got to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's the thing that's going to kill me. But I'm going out there. I went out there and found a good place to be. So now I got a good booth and kind of got it scoped out, at least where I want to be. Because their parking over there is quite interesting. And because I do not have the shortest van in the world, I have to make sure I got room to park, because there's some places that I wouldn't even be able to park my van because there's not enough room in between the fence and the building. So I mean, if I parked there, like, I would block off everything. But yeah, it's a pretty productive day. It's gonna be $20 for tomorrow to sell out there, and you know, I'm gonna load up a lot of the clothes I bought from Walmart, and the clothes I bought in the boxes that I helped out a friend. They're all priced and everything. So I was like, you know what? For anybody who just wants to get it, you know, I'll hustle some deals. The ones I paid $1 a piece for, I'll sell them like $5 to $7. I don't care. I'm just going to say whatever the price is, the normal price, I'm doing half. So if it's 20, I'll take 10. If it's 9, I'll take 4, you know, and just see what happens. And I kind of, there is a dealer out there that's going to see about buying them all. And You know, I'm gonna say, okay, if you want to buy them all, this is my number. I already got it in my head. I'm gonna just tell her. But if she doesn't, she doesn't. I'm good either way. But yeah, I think that's it. You know, the one bad, this is a nice street where my shop is. In fact, further on down the street, it's almost like farmland. I mean, it's pretty cool because you just go back there and it's like bigger pieces of property, and it's not all in the, you know, traffic. Like right now, I'm all into traffic, and it's every day just trucks going back and forth. But it's, believe it or not, it's better than where I was before. And that's not because of the traffic, but because they had parked vehicles broken down with bolts all over the parking lot, and every time you turn around you had a screw or a bolt in your tire. You know, Jacksonville is a pretty cool town, but man, just sometimes it just gets old. Or maybe I'm getting old. I'm gonna be doing a rant. I don't know. I don't know if I want to say rant, but I've been putting together some numbers and going on a little fact-finding mission about some history about China, India, Africa. I'm probably gonna piss off a couple people whenever I bring out this video. Oh, I found a couple of editing softwares that I'm going to try using. They're free, and one's for my phone and one's for the computer. So tomorrow night I'm going to go around and I'm going to take all the... I've been doing a lot of videos on OfferUp. So, not OfferUp, what the hell am I thinking? GoPro. I've been making a bunch of videos on GoPro, so I'm going to see about just doing a edit and just kind of have some fun, and basically it's going to be a nonsense episode, but I'm just going to try out a bunch of editing techniques and just make a collage of what the fuckingness, you know. I did come up with some pretty cool ways to make the thumbnails, so once I upload this I can I'm putting some little different thumbnails. You know, if it gets attention, it gets attention, but I'm kind of cool either way. Oh, and I don't know what day it's gonna be, but I am gonna try to do the guerrilla advertising this week. I've been thinking about a couple ways to do it. I was gonna try doing it for $1, but I can still do it for $1. I just don't think it's gonna last but a couple of weeks. But I might try it anyways, just to say I'm advertising for $1, and then maybe do a little bit better the next time. I might spend a whole $10 next time. Kitty, 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 kitty. There's this cat over there. Let's see if it'll zoom in. Nope. Yeah, that cat, that's actually a really cool cat. Like, you can pick him up and just hug him, and I mean, he's a junkyard cat, but that cat don't give a shit. Hey, kitty. Yeah. He got a couple of cats over there, but that's the only one that's kind of cool. I don't want him to come over here because I don't want that cat to get used to crossing the road. That's how we lose cats around here. But yeah, kind of procrastinating a little bit. I guess I gotta go home, take a shower, and load up everything. Plus, I'm trying to figure out, I'm gonna have to come up with some little displays and some easy ways to, like if I'm gonna be selling jewelry or clothing or tools or stuff like that, how I can, have it loaded up and set up. So, and that's why I really need just a little bit of room. If I had enough, like 12 by 20, that's a booth size. If I had a 12 by 20 area inside the shop, I could set up some tables and then say, okay, now I know, what to work with, and kind of get everything set up. And I got all this plywood, all these little things. I want to make these little interlocking shelves. Excuse me. But Left the keys in the truck. Yeah, I'm all about security. Yeah, I want to get it to where I have some like interlocking things where I can just put stuff in it, and that when I get there, I just pull a tray out and just go pop, 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 and put them on a table and be able to set up and pack up real quick. So, and then I'll have the some days where it's just going to be a whole bunch of random stuff, and I just go out there and do what I can. But whenever I go on the trip, like I'm gonna have tools or I'm gonna have toys or something, and I'm gonna be driving around to different flea markets, and you know, I might be gone for a weekend or I might be gone for 3 weeks. But when I do that, I want to be able to have a wide variety of stuff, but have it to where I can bring it out, put it on the table, and if someone says, hey, do you have this? I can say, yeah, and just bring out a whole tray or a display. You know, like them, like these things right here. Oh yeah, my office leaked again. Oh, it's locked. My office leaked again real bad, so got water all over. Man, this rain is just non-stop every day. Look at the, I mean, I'm growing damn mold and stuff. So, hey kitty. See, I got it leaked. But see how you got these little display. Oh, excuse me. See how you got these little displays with the stuff in them? Yeah, I know. But I want to get a couple of these here, but have them all one sides. It don't really have to have the glass on top, but just have them where they're one size to where whenever I put them on a table, they all fit perfectly on the table. So it's an idea. It's something I want to try. I think I'm going to tap out now. I'm going to get this stuff done, get this uploaded, and I'm going to head home and get the rest of it done. So I will see y'all tomorrow, let you know what happens at the flea market. Peace, love, money. I am out.